Good afternoon, everybody. I am Omer Dalgic, and I will present our startup company and its working areas today presentation. Our company name is Lightoys, and I am the CEO of this company. I have been working in the field of the visible light communication. I was researcher in the subsea Switzerland in the field of visible light communication, and me and the Janis, who is the CTO of this company, who is responsible from the research and development of VLC modules and some smartphone applications. We are working in the visible light communication, and we graduated from the TU Delft and Edinburgh University, respectively. And then we decided to build up the company in the visible light communication in order to use our expertise. And then we became the 5 person in this area. Also, we have the advisory board who has the broad knowledge in this field of the visible light communication. Janis is working on the design of the VLC modules, and I am working in the field of the LED to camera communication and the smartphone application. Then after the graduation, we decided to build up the company, and we designed the VLC-based toys for the big companies. It is based on the smartphone to toys communication, and it is done with the visible light communication. Our customers will be, of course, because we are selling the toys, it is more like the children's, and it will be more interesting for the children's because it's based on the smartphone apps comparing to common toys in the market. And the usage of the smartphone is increasing day by day. We have the nearby the 4 billion smartphone in today's world, and also even the 2 years old, 3 years old children could use the smartphone. Therefore, usage of the combination of the toys and the smartphone application would have the great bazaar for this app. In addition to usage of the smartphone for the children, visible light communication based toys will be used for the educational purposes, because in the primary school or secondary school, the communication principle and some scientific background could be specified for these primary school children, because the communication between the RF is more abstract, and the usage of the VLC, like this example, would be more concrete and more interesting for the students. And we aim to sell these products for the educational institutes, and we aim to make the deal with some educational institutes for the educational purposes for our project. So these are the business model canvas, and we, as I try to state, for the technical background, we adopt a VLC model for the toys, and the smartphone uses the VLC light. In the first cases, we are using the more simpler ones, but it is also possible to expand our area, because it is possible to make the more choreographical toys with the usage of the visible light communication. Also, because we are using the app, it is possible to make the premium member, and we could monetize from the apps as possible as the selling in addition to selling the toys itself. So for the customer relationship, of course, we need the advertisement, and human resources are our main cost structure. And for the future, as I try to say, we aim to expand our area with the more complex choreographical toys. So thank you very much for the listening.
Okay. I think, Omar, you still have some time. So would you like to take us through the business model canvas in detail? It's 5 minutes. So, and you can run your presentation in a full screen mode so that we can read it and have a detailed discussions around it, because there is still time left. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, with pleasure. So I am using the first time this one, but this is kind of the first time. So we aim to make some promotions and exhibit some exhibitions. It could be taught as the channels that we aim to use. Also, as you said, that Mr. Gupta is using is very popular in the social media. So in some social media advertisement, it is possible to exploit the usage of these toys. For the customer relationship, we aim to make contact with some official from the national ministry, because there will be also some option for the giving the courses with it, because it is not just the toys, because we are using the VLC module, also some smartphone apps, and there will be some cases that wouldn't be very complex, and it will be given the courses of the design of this kind of the systems for the primary school children or the secondary school children. Also, another advantage that I didn't mention, that this is the smartphone to toy communication, and in the toys we could use some solar cells, and it is renewable energy and more battery-less communication. Also, this concept is given the primary school children. It is very beneficial in my opinion, because they could understand the importance of these renewable energies. So for the toys cases and for the customer segment, as I said, the children's schools, because we are selling we aim to sell to toys, and for the technologies, as I said, the connection to mentors, and we certainly need the financial support from the investor for our application. So also for the cost structure, we have the strict list price. So also we doesn't need we are not required to rent salaries or the other cases. So it is more custom value based tradition, because if we achieve the increase the selling number of the selling, it is possible to get the advertisement in the app. So it is very useful for the getting the advertisement prices from the other companies, because if the number of the children is increasing for using these kind of toys, so it means that the app is also usage of the app is increasing, so it is possible to get into some advertisement from the app. So we could monetize from the app. So these are for the business model. If you have the questions, of course, I am happy to answer them.